Well, I'm out here in the chicken run, and like I said before, I gave my chickens away to the farmer down the road and his kids, because I needed to take a break, and I needed to back up and rethink things. Number one, I guess you can take this video as a learning video. Don't let that chicken mouth get to you. I did have too many chickens for what I personally can handle by myself easily. There's a couple times I bought chickens where I had to buy the whole flock, and then I had a hard time finding anybody that wanted to buy them, and it was just, but mostly in the winter time. The winter was the hardest here. And the last couple of years, the rain has just destroyed this ground and put puddles and ditches and stuff in here. And so in the wintertime, even though I'd put plastic up on part of these sides and stuff, it was still getting soaking wet and ice cold pools of water and stuff in here. And every winter I had sick chickens, so I had to doctor them up every year. Not that you're not going to get sick chickens, but how I just got tired of doing it. Because I needed them to stay dry. So it would always stay dry in here, but especially if you're by yourself, and I'm my age, I'm also trying to get ready for retirement, so I had to put some things on the back burner and start over with a lot of things. Just to kind of downsize, you know how that goes. So I want to get this a little bit more dried in, mostly for the winter months, because we don't really get snow here in Georgia. I mean, if we do get snow, it don't last, but it's mostly all ice cold rain. Rain, 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 rain. And it comes down a lot. So I need to get rid of this plastic up here and get my chicken wire up there. Get the gutter on that end out further, so when the water off this metal roof comes down into that gutter, it goes out there. Right now it's right at the edge, and that water has created a gully type down there. Of course, I got a mess here. And then I want to get all the stuff taken care of. I don't want anything here. I'm going to take all the boards and stuff off of this. This picnic table perch is movable, but it's not right now because I got these boards on there. So I'm going to take the boards off, get this more centered. There's animal safe paint I've seen somewhere. So I can try and paint this and maybe have it last longer. The chickens love this because it's not the round, it's the square. They just seem to really like that a lot better. And then I'm also going to cut a doorway here, put a doorway here. I might try and do that by myself. I'll have to see. I'm going to leave that opening, so that opening will be on the door, but that way I can put my feet inside the coop to get it out of the weather and stuff. And they just come in and out this door when I'm out here doing things and cleaning out the coop. Then I've got the side door over there that when I clean the coop out, I can just sweep it out that door, and then I just clean it up from there. And then another thing I've learned, which everyone else probably knows, but I don't care what age you are, you learn something. My husband cut the tile and overlaid it, which you do not want to do that because stuff gets under there and you can't get it out. So, but yeah, he was trying to save money and save to less cut off, but you know what? I'd rather have that extra cut off and waste a little bit of money and just have one solid piece of linoleum in there. It makes it so much easier. And then I also want to have some outside, where you lift it up to get your eggs. I don't know if I probably do it on the inside here just due to weather purposes. Because in Georgia it just rains a whole lot, and I don't want to be having to get an umbrella and going behind the coop out there. And so I might get rid of all this, have nothing whatsoever on this wall but 2 sets of the boxes. I'm not going to have as many chickens this time. I'm only going to get just a few of them. This time I mean it. But I won't have none of this mess, and this will be plenty huge, big enough. And now that I'm working from home, they'll free range every day. So right now I'm just needing to back up, take some time off. So, because it was just getting to a point where I was spending more time cleaning and pooper scooping and everything else, and I wasn't really enjoying it. You know, just taking time to enjoy. And like I says, when you're by yourself trying to do it, it just takes a lot. And then at my age, I wear down pretty quick because I'm still working full time. I'm just working from home now. So yeah, I want to redo this. Going to redo the inside of the coop too, and I think I'm going to repaint this a different color. Haven't decided yet. I'm going to take this fence down, this section down here, and we can take the bobcat or whatever, or fill the truck up and dump it out here. Get this all this raised up above the ground. Like I said, as you see, it slopes down. And then put a border there so that the dirt don't like pour out when it rains as bad. So that's why I want to fix this, because it's got to be, right now I'm just concentrating on, it's easy enough for the summertime, but the wintertime is what is hard and difficult for me, and I've almost slid and fell where it's gotten muddy and stuff in here. And yes, you can lay stuff down to keep it dry, keep their feet up off the ground and stuff. But then, like I said, I'm by myself. So whenever I have to do that, the cleanup part is what takes me time. Because you ever try to rake up wet straw? And I've used several different things that was suggested. And it's just, I just need to fix this ground. That's all there is to it. Just to make it easier on myself. And then I'm going to put, once we put the fencing and we get everything done, I'm going to stick some plywood on this section of the fence here, just these side pieces. I'll leave the top piece open for the airflow through the summer months. And then I am going to get a solar fan to put in here. But I'm going to change the breed of chickens I'm doing. And I'm going to concentrate more. I may even get a rooster and just raise chicks, because I've noticed that everyone wants chicks. They don't want a full-grown chicken. Hardly. It's hard to find somebody who wants to buy any. They will, depending on the breed. But I hate so many different types of breeds. And I think I just need to back up a little bit and think about what's going to be easier and best, what's going to be quicker to sell to help pay for the cost of like the feed and everything else. Because once I retire and take the number down, I won't spend that much money, but I need to get things done now when I can. And my biggest concern, of course, is the ground here. And to be able to collect my eggs a little easier instead of bending down, reaching down, getting out of those, and trying to clean those out. And of course, I still have those, but I got them stacked up on the inside. So I'm redoing everything, getting this the way that I actually want it. That's going to be easier, and my concentration is going to be more for designing this for winter than it is for summer. 'Cause summer's fine. Like I said, the chicken's free range all the time, so they're out in the shade somewhere. And this is all stays shade in this summertime. And they get that little breeze here, so they mostly up there, but I'm not going to have as many chickens this time. I learned my lesson on the chicken math. So I just do a little bit at a time, get all this cleaned up, get all this tore apart. I'll just pick one thing at a time to do. I'm going to have to try and find somebody that can maybe come over once a month or something and help me do something. I'll figure that out. Kind of hard to find anybody nowadays that wants to work. They just want you to hand over the money. But we'll get there. And then come spring, probably come spring is when I'll start over with the chickens. If I don't have everything done, if I get close enough to where I at least get the best I can. I may have to wait longer before I start over. That's fine. I just want to get this stuff done first. So we'll see where we're going. But that's, yeah, this is all a mess. I do have grass coming up in here now. So I'm going to take all this stuff out. I'm going to clean that shed out. And that shed's going to be hold all my excess stuff. Carry all the stuff over there. Tear everything down and just start from there.